We have been here at the cabin the whole summer since May, end of May. And we have created a bit of a nuisance here in forms of ravens. They have become bolder now, to the point where we can't leave stuff out for 5 minutes and they will be at it. It's a pack of ravens of I think I counted six ravens, and they're really like wolves, real opportunists. They will take what they get. And so, but I have a plan. We will catch us some raven using this tarred thread and an axe. This is all the tools we're gonna use for it, and we will also use some fish bait. I've just fished, and we have some fish heads and guts. We're gonna use that as well. So this will also be a kind of trap that we used to make back in the Central African Republic growing up. So this is a Central African Republic bird trap. Stay with me. Yeah, you can hear them. You just wait. So the idea is we're gonna make a trap, catch us some raven, scare the hell out of it, let it go, so that he tells the others to not come back. Yeah. Yeah. You guys, you just wait. You just do what ravens do. All right. So I cut this willow. It doesn't need to be a willow, but it's nice if it's thin and flexible. You make a circle out of it, like so. And then you just have to tie it. Dogs are going out. Okay, so I will cut here, tie it in place, and then come back to you. Okay, so I have tied it into a circle. Nothing fancy, just tie the two ends together. And what we're gonna do now is tie so that it looks like a tennis racket. Make squares. I don't know if you can see, but so far I have these strings here. And what I do is just lash them around. Whoops. I'm making a knot at each section as a cross so that they don't slip, so that they stay in place. So I'm halfway. This is a quarter of the job. I still need to go the other direction, make squares. We'll catch up after a while. So this is what it looks like, almost done. So we have created a mesh, a netting around this circle, and we are almost done. So what we will do now is, in each section of these, normally we're gonna put a loop in each one, but we're not gonna spend all that time creating loops in each and every one. We'll just make some random loops here and there, maybe 7, 8, 10 or so, and then we're gonna set it up. And also, I will also make a disclaimer already here. We are not out to hurt these birds, we're just out to give them a hell of a scare. And honestly, I think these what are they called, threads, they might be on the weaker side. These birds are very strong, the ravens. This would fit the smaller birds, and you will be catching them alive. So if they break and get away from this, that's fine. We don't want to hurt them, just scare them. But we have some loops to do. So this is what it looks like. I only put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops, snares out there, and try to cover as big parts of this circle as possible. And so the original, how this is set up is so that you bury the piece of wood in the ground, and you cover the netting with dirt, so that the only thing sticking up are the snares, the loops. And you tie a rope to the wood and tie it to a tree or anchor it. But normally with small birds, it's enough to just bury this ring and the netting and just let the loops up be in the air, and then put some bait, grains or whatever you think attracts the birds in your that you would like to catch. And but I've been a bit lazy. I've only made a few snares on this and try to cover as big parts of it as possible. These are big birds also, these are ravens. Okay, let's go set it up. And I will not be burying this. On the other hand, I will anchor it. I will tie a rope to it. But let's set it up. So it was also so that in the initiation of this video, it was some hours ago, and I just started the video. I went and got the material I needed, but and then I took a break. We had some nice time playing Trial Pursuits in the cabin, but so it has gotten a bit late now also. So I'm afraid also that these ravens have gone to wherever they go to regroup and sleep. But let's put it up. Let's see what happens. We're gonna go sauna, and I will leave this camera on, set up the trap, and see what happens. These ravens, they love fish guts and fish heads. Setting the snares. Try to make them standing loops. Over the fish heads and the guts. Okay. Now let's anchor it. Okay, so yesterday it got a bit too late. They already went away. It was about midnight. We had our sauna, and then I turned the camera off. But they did disturb the trap this morning, even though there was no fish in it. I removed the fish, but let's set it up again.